It has been a while. It's too bright in my room. I don't like it. Yeah, it's been since May 30th. A lot of stuff going on. I bought my second house, and my first house is either going to need extensive renovations or burn to the ground. But yeah, we'll just get into it. So, last time we left off, we opened with alarm bells, bronze armored individuals on the quay, 3 patrol ships beginning to box in the Black Waltz and our players into a sort of killing corridor as cannonballs boomed and splinters of ships flew. Maeve muscled the wheel while Brannick pounded for the guns. Nim tried to help with navigation, trying to get them the fastest and most efficient way out, wringing as much speed from the sails as they could. Desmond burned his hands in a fistful of gold to drown out the view of one of the ships trying to box you in with a choking fog, and Azric began to shape the waves themselves, surging the ship forward until the patrol's ramming prow slid wide past you all. The waltz-bound damned knifed past the harbor mouth as iron shots screamed overhead and geysers slapped the deck. One ship reached to interdict you all. The stern chasers stayed stubborn on you guys. Another angled in with an icebreaker ram. Azric began barking orders and directions. Nim refined them on the fly, Maeve banking hard and the ship tearing free into open water, with the city of Al Hajjad and the Vorkal Sultanate behind you, and the Dyensur Strait straight ahead. Below, you had captured a member of the Sunlit Scripture, a votary named Amara, tossed her in the brig, taking everything from her that could be used to escape or to fight or to cast spells, and were met with steel-edged words sharper than some blades. She called you all arsonists and kidnappers. You tried explaining yourselves and your position, explaining the situation with Voss and Glassfire Cove, as well as Sai's divine mission. The Umbral Guard's bounty hung between you guys like a drawn noose. Kit, in the meantime, managed to lock Desmond out of his room as Desmond threatened to explode part of the ship. Tempers flaring from everywhere on the ship. After this, judgment came pretty swiftly as Azric ordered Amara be set adrift with enough precisions and a knife to help herself survive until she could make it back to land. However, as she spat oaths of retribution and doom for Don Warden Darius by the Sunlit Scripture, the skiff dropped. Azric gathered a globe, a massive glowing mote of blue-white fire, and hurled it as the boat vanished in a blossom of flame, and a scorched figure slipped beneath the waves and was gone. Terhuk was struck, confronting Azric on the truth of mercy denied, on trust stolen, and on the cost of keeping the crew alive. And later, behind a thin door and a skylit grate, the two men ground against one another's oaths until something gave. As above you all, canvas cracked, spars sang, and the Black Waltz thundered on, leaving smoke, salt, and a hard line crossed behind you all as you head towards the Dyensur Strait. Now, the Dyensur Strait, some of you have heard tale about Azric. You have experienced prior to this in your experience on the seas with the Fangs of Morthal, but it is a route around the Isle of Huzachi that is by far the fastest way to make your way through there. It's used by seasoned pirates and sailors to expedite journeys and slip through areas where there's less eyes watching at all times. Now, the issue comes when you actually experience the Strait in all of its horrors. It is a cacophony of unnatural phenomena, severe weather that can change at the drop of a hat, and going through it unprepared can be very, very dangerous and often results in not coming out the other side, or sometimes, if you're lucky, coming out the other side but missing a few pieces. So as we come back onto the deck of the Black Waltz, what is it that we have going on at this point in time?
How much time has passed since Taruk realized that his powers are waning, so to speak? Compared to
Yeah, so we left off. I guess I should talk a little bit about that after the conversation with Azric, and a bit of kind of a bitter understanding was come to. We left kind of on a cliffhanger there, where Terhuk attempted to conjure some of his divine magics, and they just kind of sputtered away. He wasn't able to perform the spell in which he was trying to conjure. And we're going to pick up right from there. So you do this. Sai is still in the room. Azric has left at this point.
Yeah. He saw an exit and he left. Yeah. And after Taruk says that, he's puzzled, but also there's fear in his eyes that that Sai could see. And Terhuk is going to try and once more try to conjure upon his divine magic. Because once could be a coincidence, but twice means that there's something going on.
Okay, so what can I ask? What are you trying to cast?
One second. Bless.
Bless. How do you cast the spell?
So Terhuk grabs his sword in his hand, closes his eyes, and basically whispers a prayer. Please bless my companions on this fateful day. In the name of redemption, let it be so. And so what's supposed to happen is a faint glow, a glow of like bright gold should appear over the person that has been blessed. So in this case, it would be Sai, since she's the only one in the room. That's what should happen, and Sai should feel the effects of almost, well, she is a priest, so she would basically feel like as if someone else is giving her a helping, a hand, so to speak.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you roll a religion check for me?
Yep. He is so good at that. Let's see. Where are you? Religion. Make sure everything else is
Okay, that's very good.
Okay. Okay, I was expecting that. Okay.
Alrighty. So, as you kneel your head, or tilt your head, kneel your head? Yeah, of course.
Neil, my
Bow your
head.
head.
My head
As
has
your
knees now.
as your face grows legs, the spell has gone awry. You have knees where noses
Transmutation
used
gone
to
wrong.
be. As you settle into
Sigh
your
is disturbed.
as you no, she actually loves it.
Tickles the little feet.
Tickles
they're
the little
like
finger.
little baby feet that have grown out of his cheeks. Where once there was chin, now there is groin. Okay, let's move past this. You are smited because of this, and
Oh,
no. As you settle into your prayer, a prayer that you have recounted and gone over and over and over again in your mind, and even outside of casting this spell, your faith to Aurelius and Darius and the ones who pulled you up from despair. Every gesture is correct. Every breath falls where you mean to place it. Your fingers trace the same familiar symbol of Aurelius without any hesitation on your part. You move through the phrases in your mind in the cadence taught beneath the banners of the scripture, and knowing what should follow, a warmth gathering behind your breast. Light should be spilling across your hands and to your compatriot, traveling through your armor and your weapon, leaping outward, radiant threads. The presence of Aurelius should feel like the first light of dawn breaking across a dark horizon that you know all too well. Now distant, perhaps, but instead, the warmth that is usually building up at this point, you feel receding further. The air around you grows unnaturally still, as though the world itself isn't answering back or is forcing you down to a whisper. Beneath your feet, you feel the weight of the deck rocking as your knees weaken. Your once proudly held radiance not coming to your call. You feel for a moment the warmth try to push through, but it's suppressed. Something is standing between what you are asking for, the prayer that you are giving, the faith that you've held so dear, and its source, whether that be guilt or doubt, wrongly placed conviction, or a distant aeon themselves who have chosen not to cross over the walls and gates that they have put in place to stop their intercession. You cannot tell which of these it is. You only know that the connection does remain strained to a near breaking point.
So it's there, but Taruk can't seem to
Can't seem to summon it.
release. Okay. Taruk takes a few deep breaths. His hand shakes a little. For this is the first time that this has happened to him. This gun. And Taruk is going to fall back into the chair. Almost slumping in a way.
Derek, what's wrong? What happened?
The divine. It's no longer answering my call. It's there. I can feel it, but it's as if it's been locked behind a door, and I don't have the key. And I don't know why. Is it because of what I did or what I didn't do? Or is it my thoughts? Am I...
Saya just kind of sits there trying to search for words of comfort, because she doesn't know what she would do if she lost her connection to her goddesses.
Maybe it's a test. Maybe it's a sign that I need to do better.
A few things come to mind, Taruk. Conversations with Amara when she was locked in the cell regarding Darius and I'm trying to remember names of people. Darius and Sethos and Valana and your brother Hassan, who you spoke with Azric about. These individuals who now sit heavy in your mind, not knowing if they're okay or what has become of them.
My mind is a mess. Everything that happened, all of these. Sai, could you do me a favor?
Anything.
For now, let's keep it between us.
Are you sure that's wise?
No, I don't. But I want to make sure what exactly is happening to me before I tell everyone else. Especially Azric. I don't want him to feel as if what happened to me is his fault. Even
Alright.
though he doesn't try to show it, I know he cares. Even though I am still pissed at him. I know he cares
Well,
about where I'm at.
he may be a pirate, but he is a good captain and he cares about his crew at the end of the day. So, I suppose good
Okay,
pirate is a bit redundant of a statement, but you know what I mean.
I do.
Um,
Well, for starters, I'm not
I
the best. I'm a terrible pirate.
I will keep your confidence for now, but there will come a time where it's necessary to tell everyone.
I do. I'm just hoping that at least while we're on the ship, that I can try and figure out what's going on before telling the others.
Alright. Is there
And
anything I
if
can
you,
do to help?
well, if you could, I don't know if it's possible. If you know, just don't want you to be hurt, because I know what happens when you use your own divine powers. But if you can find a way to figure out, well, if you figured out anything, I'd appreciate if you let me
Uh,
know.
I can speak to my familiars at the very least.
I would appreciate that.
Of course.
And besides, we do have a lot on our plate at the moment with Maeve and the whole mirror thing, and I just feel like just adding my own issues on top of everything else would just make things worse. But if I figure out what's going on and I at least let everyone know what's going on, then at
Taruk,
least I can.
Taruk, you deserve to be cared about. It's okay.
Perhaps I do.
I will help in any way that I can, but if the time comes and it's critical to say something, and I'm forced to say something, I will.
I know you will. That's why I'm telling you this.
Alright. Don't write it in a journal, else you know who will find it.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I was about to do just that. Yeah, I'd rather Desmond not know about this, though. I have a feeling that he'll find a way to figure that out by himself. But for now, let's just, let's figure out what's going on. Because what I fear the most is breaking my oath.
No, Desmond. We're whispering because we just got eavesdropped by Azric. We just got eavesdropped to death by Azric, so we're whispering.
Double the eavesdrop. Double the secrets.
Uh,
But I don't know how well I would be if I broke my oath. It is a part of me. And it is something like that's hard to even explain words. And if that's what happened. And there's actually true terror in Taruk's eyes as he thinks about that. As he takes a deep breath, as if trying to stay strong, but it's very, very difficult. But we won't know until we figure out for certain, right?
right.
So
If I know anything about the divine beings, it's that they teach us before they abandon us. So keep that close to your heart, okay?
I will. I will. It's hard, but I'll keep your words in mind.
Okay.
Well, on that note, I will need some time to meditate to figure things out. But as I said, if you figure anything out, thank you for.
I will seek out sources much, much wiser than myself. I promise. But try to get some rest as well and don't drive yourself crazy over it. Okay?
Don't worry.
She's gonna touch his shoulder before she walks out.
Thank you. Sigh. He gives her a smile and then looks down.
Wee.
Okay. So, as we move through the deck, Sai, you want to back up real quick? Get the fuck back in the hallway, Sai.
You slip and fall. You break your head.
I break my head. Yeah, that's how that works.
As you start walking down the hall, you feel an unnatural force pick you up by the collar of your shirt like a lost kitten and drag you back. Turhook, you have disadvantage on your next 5 checks for that. Let's see.
I mean, fair enough.
Maeve and Nim, are you guys doing anything? Conversating? What are you guys doing by yourselves? Just want to make sure we cover everyone before moving along.
Maeve's perusing the wines here, trying to look for something strong for today.
Oh, you would have definitely realized that when Azric stumbled off, he left a bottle in that chair.
Thank you, Captain.
As for the wines on that rack, there's 10 bottles there, but there are 2 bottles that are Ruby Arc Reserve. I guess how well versed is Maeve in wines and the finer spirits of Veth'Arden?
I believe I have established this, but she is shockingly knowledgeable.
All right, so the Ruby Arc Reserve is a very rich, expensive red wine from vineyards maintained just outside of Al-Hajjad. They're flavored with plum and clove and a few desert herbs. There's some Siren's Blush, which is a much cheaper kind of pink sailor's wine, very sweet. Some would say sweet enough to hide its poor quality, and definitely strong enough to start making a few regrettable decisions.
That already sounds like a winner.
There's a couple bottles of Verdant Crown, which is a kind of a white with a greenish goldish hint to its coloration, produced near the Hecarim Empire. There's a sacred grove there that the label like goes through this whole thing about like a sacred druid grove, the only place where these berries and herbs grow, but it has like flavors of like pear and wild herbs. And then there's a Blackwater port as well, which is like a nearly a black liquid with flavors of burnt sugar and bitter cacao, usually passed around in the shadier, less fortunate sides of society, just because it's easy to make with not much on hand.
Nah, I'm picking up that cheap rosé. Give me that.
All right, he takes the Siren's Blush. She takes the Siren's Blush. Yeah, there's a couple bottles of it. They're both full. They have yet to be uncorked, but like I said, they're not like wines you leave sitting around to age or anything like that.
Oh. Nim,
Yep.
care to help me finish this?
Absolutely.
I'd like to finish a bottle on your own.
Oh, absolutely. Count me in.
I thank Christ. Thank the gods. Fuck. I'll go grab a couple cups, set them down, uncork the wine, and just sit back, try and process today.
Been a wild one.
Feels like this day's been going on for months.
You tell me about it.
Takes a big swig. So, you were... Where did you say you were from again?
Ooh, I'm pretty well traveled. My home tends to be where the family is, you know?
Oh. And who's your family then?
I was in an orphanage for a short period of time, and then I was taken in by a group that uh, sees to it that, you know, ancient things are left ancient, and that we preserve, you know, a bit of the history there, here and there, and kind of my family kind of became then.
I see.
What about you? Tell me about your family.
Well, they're, not my blood family, I suppose, but, well, family's family. They're,
Absolutely.
a group of traveling performers. They set up carnivals and festivals, and we act, do stunts sometimes. A lot of stage combat.
Sounds glorious.
It was alright. They were there in Al Hajjad, but I guess I can't show my face around there anytime soon, huh?
I suppose not. So, how'd you go from performing to, well, this?
It's... well... I was going to say it's a long story, but... no. I ran away. Simple as that. Bumped into Azric. Was the first person willing to take me along on a ship, so... of course I jumped the opportunity. Suppose I got pretty lucky. For once.
Sounds like your heart was aching for an adventure.
Something like that.
Ah,
Aching for
Well-
a change, perhaps. I'm still... there's more to it than I realized, I think. Running away, I mean.
maybe running away was really just a search for something else.
Who's to say? I wonder if they're, I wonder what they're up to now. They came looking for me at the docks. But I ran away again. Wasn't ready to come back. I was hoping to at least talk things over, but Well, gone and lost that chance now, have I?
I'm sure if it's
Another-
meant to be, it'll come back around.
Another big gulp of wine.
I raise the glass up to you and say, to adventures.
To adventures.
Okay. So, as this conversation is going on, we will shift again and move over to Desmond. What are you doing laying in this room that is so close to your own?
Laying in bed.
Just laying in bed, not doing anything?
No. After everything that kind of happened, Desmond's kind of nursing his wounds. He doesn't necessarily. Probably bitter about Kit still having stolen his room. Now that he's inside of this other person's room, I think he stole this from Taruk, right?
Yep.
Looking around the
Yeah.
unfamiliar area, probably looking for his journal. But definitely making myself at home.
Looking for Tarhuk's journal?
Sometimes he
Yeah,
leaves
it's
it
in
in his room.
That's in there.
It's in there?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
because
read
he
the
wouldn't
journal.
have time. He wouldn't have time to take it out.
Yeah, I am for sure reading the journal.
Okay.
Oh, more Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic.
Oh, not this fanfic.
All right. So flipping through Tarhuk's journal. Tarhuk, is there anything like new or riveting in there since the last time that he read it?
Well, he would see a lot of self-doubt at the newer parts of the journal that I don't know when Desmond would have read, but for the newest part, he would see a lot of self-doubt about whether he's doing really is following his own code when it comes to redemption, and he fears that he would soon have to make a decision between his friends that he has and, well, the belief of his current oath. And it scares him, and that is what scares him the most. But yeah, apart from that, just, writings that he worries about his past friends in the order, and that he would like to meet up with them if possible. And just simple things about documenting like what happened on the ship, about how he's enjoying everyone, even Desmond. um in fact, Desmond would read quite a nice little tidbit about himself, about his qualities, and that's pretty much it.
He seems to be doing better than the last time, but this is concerning. Maybe I have to take him aside and speak to him on what I've read. I'm not liking the declining mental health and self-image problems that are popping up. Into the journal or into the notes for observation it goes, and and Desmond's gonna pull out a little journal he has on him. That's like full of observations he has on people from the journals.
Okay.
Well, that's done. No more work. Hands are great. Now that I think about it, I've always shared this wall with myself now, haven't I? I wonder if the TNT would blow through this wall. It's not my room right now, so I wouldn't really care if it doesn't make it. As Desmond takes out the TNT and ponders on it.
Oh no.
And that's all Desmond's really doing right now.
Okay.
Someone should odds on Desmond.
Okay, so moving over to the captain's quarters, where we find the Azric in bed with Zyla.
Hey,
Huh.
nice person to talk to.
Just a low chittering. What are you doing,
Oh.
Azric? And I do want to point out you did get those gloves from Amara.
Yeah, that's what Azric's doing. Azric's laying in bed, probably still mostly drunk. Kind of looking over these gloves as he kind of starts to take the bandages off of his hands. And he is going to wear these gloves. They're his gloves now.
Okay, so you're going to take time to attune to them?
I am.
Okay, I think I already sent you the stuff for them.
Yep, I'm actually in the middle of uploading them into my sheet, so. Yep, I am attuning to the gloves as we speak.
Sorry, my dog wanted attention, so I had to move him into the other room. Okay. Let's see here. Are we able to get a look into the drunken ramblings of a Captain Azric Voss?
I mean, these gloves are probably better for somebody else. But I deserve them, right? I mean, after all, I was the one that killed her. They are nice gloves. Who else would deserve them? No, I deserve them. Looking over at the stoat. What do you think? Chitters.
Yeah, chitters with with a little bit of like deferment to your question and more of a question of their own, along the lines of, "I'm hungry."
Fine, fine. We'll figure something out in a moment. So let me get through this. What's on?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just changing a thing in my notes to show that you are now attuned to those gloves. I won't say the name because I'll leave that for you guys to deal with in game. Okay. So, as most of you are either drinking or have retreated into your own room, Sai, you can carry on down the corridor as you leave Terhook's chambers.
Needle. I'm gonna just kind of glance over at Nim and Maeve as I walk by.
And raises his glass to you.
Sai is going to nod at him and smile.
Maeve is staring off into some undefined point. Just off in space.
It's nice to see someone getting along on this place for once. What? How are the repairs coming along?
Are you asking me or are you asking one of the repair people?
I'm asking, I guess, it's one of these repair people.
Yeah, the leopard woman kind of looks at you. Well, we're hoping to have them suitable prior to us reaching the strait, but that is not too far away. So I'll just say, as somebody who seems holier than I will pray for us.
Alright. Would more hands help?
Do you know how to fix a mast or mend a sail?
I can mend a sail.
I was really hoping you would say no. But sure, if you want to, if you want to, if you want to help sew some ruptured sails, then be my guest.
Never mind, I regret asking.
Me too. I regret you asking as well.
Ooh.
I hope she gets washed overboard. Anyway. Please let us hit a storm. God damn it, where are my notes? No,
Where
that's
are
true.
they?
Google Doc. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, is anyone else doing anything tonight before we move to the next day?
I don't think so.
Taruk's gonna wait till next day to do his thing. So right now he's just overwhelmed. So
All right. So as everyone eventually finds their way to their chambers and the boat rocks you to sleep. Does Tarhuk sleep much tonight?
not well. Because
Okay.
he's
Like
because
how
we
not
tossed.
well?
Oh, what the hell? Those are 2025 notes.
I say like he will get like an hour of sleep and then wake up. So I'll say really, really not well. That makes sense.
Okay. 10
So he
4.
wouldn't get a long rest, I don't think.
Well, I'm less worried about you getting a long rest, and because you all should be like full health right now,
Yeah.
right?
Exhausted.
Yeah. But you do have a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
So,
On the new, does it do it on the new page or no?
Yeah, I think there's an exhaustion option on there.
Have to see.
But if you can't find it, I mean, I'll look for it too. But you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okie dokie.
Everyone else can hit the long rest button on their sheets, and it should, if you've used any resources or anything like that, it should recharge them. Yeah. I think this is the first time none of you have had to take a watch necessarily, as you have a ship full of people. Brannick manning the helm, this crew of repairmen who have agreed to come along at a steep fee. But around the last hour before dawn, let's see, here. Get this sound going. There we go. Around an hour before dawn, your ship finds itself buried in a sea of gray fog, pressed against the hull in damp sheets, swallowing the upper rigging and reducing the view of the world beyond you all to a pale emptiness. Droplets cling to every rope and spar, gathering along the canvas sails overhead before falling in slow, cold taps against the deck. The ship moves quietly through the stillness. This is not the first fog that the ship has moved through, and though it doesn't feel supernatural by any means, the crew that is awake on deck is moving with a sort of anxiety that doesn't seem to be waning. The ship creaks beneath the strain of repairs that no one is truly sure if they will endure a crossing through the strait. The mainmast, much like a poorly set bone, fresh cut braces bolted around splintered sections, reinforced with iron bands, thick coils of tarred, dark rope winding around the break until the mast. Looks like it's bound in crude bandages, each knot pulled so tight that the fibers groan under the slightest shift beneath the ship. Above, the sails have been stitched and repaired. Long seams, uneven, threaded across each of the canvas sails where cannon fire and flying debris had torn through them. Just the anxious thought and prayer that it will hold as the fog begins to thin along the bow. At first by inches, curling away from the rail in long white tendrils, and then wider and wider, peeling from the edge of the ship and sliding across the water behind you all. And with it, the silence begins to disperse in exchange for a low roar emerging from somewhere ahead. Not thunder, but wind and water. And as the fog fully releases the black waltz, the horizon reveals itself in broken flashes of an iron gray sea, waves rising one behind another in the distance, towering walls crowning in white foam, crashing together at angles no natural current should ever allow. Lightning flickering inside the clouds ahead of you without striking, just illuminating just massive curtains and sheets of rain that appear to climb upward from the ocean. And even further out, entire stretches of water buckling and twisting beneath forces beneath the surface. This is the Dyensur Strait. The gentler sea behind you slowly disappearing, rolling steadily towards its boundary, carrying you all closer and closer with every breath. And once the waltz crosses into those churning waters, there will be no room to turn without exposing the damaged mast broadside to the waves. As Brannick stands at the helm, one hand wrapped around a spoke, the other gripping the rail, and the first distant tremors begin to pass through the deck, his eyes move from the patched sails to the approaching horizon, lingering on the ropes cinched around the wounded mast. Up! Every soul with blood still moving, get on deck! Wake the damned, wake the dead! Drag the captain aboard! Hear his voice booming across the ship, Azric not too far behind.
He'd see me walking up as he was speaking. Do you think you got it, or do you wish for me to take over?
Well, I've never sailed through the strait. I've only heard tales of all those who didn't make it. And even those are iffy. If they didn't make it, how were their tales? It's like...
Well,
it doesn't
can
make
say
sense.
I can say that I've sailed these waters before.
But you're still alive. It's a weird kind of social anachronism where people say if you go in there, you never come out alive, but also, how do they prove that? Do they have, like, people waiting at the entrance going, all right, with the Black Waltz, I guess somebody on the other side will track whether it came out the other side? I don't understand.
There's a ticket board once we get to the Hizachi. So I sailed through the strait, 13 crew members went in, only 2 came out.
We're only taking 2 out with us? I guess that's a
Depends
good
how
way to
many
save
of us
some
fall
money.
over.
As you all begin getting closer and closer, Brannick kind of looks to you and says, well, our last chance to back out, we can still turn broadside and head around the southern edge of the isle, but it'll add a few days to the journey for sure. Nary a week.
We ain't got time for that.
Well, if you're more comfortable at the helm, then I'll let you take over then. I don't want to be the one responsible for everyone going overboard.
Okay, I'll take responsibility. After all, everything comes at a cost, Brannick. I just don't flinch at mine. We're sailing.
Alrighty. Why did my roll 20 just crash? Because that sucks. Let me open it back up. There we go. I think roll 20 hates Firefox more and more every day, but I can't run 2 instances of Chrome because they cancel each other out when you have 2 separate accounts logged in.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so like for me, I have the on the same computer, right? I've tried Chrome and Chrome with my DM account on Roll20 open and my capture account on D20 that actually pulls to the stream. And if I refresh either of them, one of them will turn into the other one. It'll like sign me out and we'll sign into the other one. I don't
That's
know
weird.
why. So I have to run Firefox, which is fine. It's just Roll20 works better in Chrome. Okay. So, is everyone coming aboard? What is the situation going on here? Oh shit, everyone's aboard. Everyone's on
Yeah,
the
everyone's
deck.
aboard. Yep.
I was refreshing. Before it crashed, everyone was not on deck, and now there's just a mob on deck. All right, so
Imagine getting in trouble when you do as you're told.
yeah, fuck all of you. So no, I love you all except for one of you, but I'll let you guys figure that one. So
It's me.
no,
Wow,
it's
Darky,
not.
sad.
It's Rocky. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I love you,
My
Rocky.
feelings. Right in the feels. So that's why he wants to kill off the character. It all makes sense
No,
now.
my feelings just refuse to pass over a canal. They're afraid of the water. As you
That's a
all
That's
meta.
what those
come,
feelings are.
as you all come on deck, you see about 2 miles ahead of you these churning, breaking waves and storm clouds overhead, lightning racing through the curtain above you. You will be entrenched within the Dyensur Strait within the hour.
Are we sure about this?
Are we sure about this? Oh, please, Maeve. You've done worse.
So what does this strait entail exactly? I only heard rumors and whispers, but never have been to this myself.
Well, these are probably some of the most dangerous waters around Granheim.
Dangerous as the water itself, the currents, the landmass, all combined.
All of the above.
Well,
The rocks on the coast, the wind, the water itself, the storms.
Well, that sounds like fun. Sarcastically, while moving to start helping on the ship.
Brannock, make sure we get everybody up to speed. We need to make sure that we make it through this alive.
I cop.
Anybody falters, and that'll be the end of us all.
Any specific orders, Captain?
Hail the ship.
I cop.
Sailed through storms before. You should know this by now.
Everybody, Captain says, don't fuck it up.
Very crass, but understandable.
Hey, Captain.
He's a direct man, what can we say?
Brannock, kind of disgruntled, removes his knife from one of the riggings. All right.
If I have to do everything, eyes forward, call out every rock that you see, hold the course, reef the sails, keep only what we can control, and hands to the lines. Move before the wind decides for you. And you're looking for any inspiration. I don't know if you'll find it here. But these waters have broke captains, buried fleets, and swallowed names whole. I know exactly what this costs, but I don't take this wheel to turn back at the moment the sea showed its teeth. We hold our course and we endure what comes. And when we reach the other side, everybody, the world will remember that the Black Waltz sailed where others are afraid to follow. So, let's do our best, shall we?
Damn, I feel inspired.
Probably inspired.
There you go. There's my uplifting speech.
The repair crew kind of nod in agreement as the older gentleman comes forward. Well, I can't promise that the repairs will hold, but we did our best. So, we're gonna go wait below deck where it's much safer.
Just remember, if you go below deck and we need more hands up here, everybody dies because they want yours.
Well, that's a risk we're willing to take.
Understandable.
Also, I don't want a bunch of people on deck.
Makes sense.
Less people I have to roll for, the better. So, just gung-ho straight into the Strait?
I mean, I'm gonna at least try to eye out a current beforehand so we're not just immediately just getting fucked.
Well, that's fine, but we'll let you do that as part of what is coming up.
Skill challenge.
As the first wave strikes the Black Waltz, it's like a massive wall. The boat almost tips in that moment. Her bow climbing sharply, rising until the sea vanishes beneath it and you can't see the water anymore. The deck's tilted fully enough to send loose coils of rope sliding towards the stern. And for one suspended moment, the ship is balanced atop a crest with its patch sails snapping overhead, the wounded mast bending against the bindings before the ship drops, the hull slamming into the trough of the strait with a loud, just ear-splitting crack as this gray and black water explodes over the edge of the ship, sweeping across the deck in a sheet cold enough to freeze you solid. The timbers groan from keel to rail, the crude braces around you all, the main mast shifting beneath the impact, biting deeper into old wood, while the ropes strain and creak like muscly sinew being pushed beyond its capabilities. Before the ship can settle, the next wave strikes from the other side. The Dyensur Strait does not move in a single direction. It swells crossed one another at violent angles, colliding beneath you all, erupting in sudden pillars of white foam and black water, the current dragging east while the surface water races west, twisting the ship in opposing forces. Every correction, Azric, of the wheels seems to provoke another unseen hand beneath the ocean. And above, the sky folds in upon itself, storm clouds rotating in vast concentric circles, though no single eye lay at the center that you can see. Lightning crawls through the blanketed clouds in branching veins of violet and blue light, remaining suspended for several seconds before fading without any sound of thunder. As rain falls in narrow columns, some slanting sideways beneath the wind, others seemingly rising up from the sea in shimmering curtains that vanish upwards into the clouds. The air here tastes and smells of salt, iron, and a pungent, raw, etheric burning. Every breath leaves a faint numbness across your tongue. Hair lifts along your exposed skin, metal fittings tremble inside the deck, and tiny sparks snap between buckles, blades, and wet sections of railing. Wherever seawater strikes the hull, pale blue light spreads briefly through the wood grain before fading into the dark waters. Your sails fight the wind. Mismatched sections of canvas filling at different speeds, pulling against one another and wrenching yard from side to side. The repairs are holding for now. something's moving beneath you all. A pale glow far below the surface, faint at first, and then wide enough to be mistaken for reflected lightning, traveling beneath the ship without disturbing the water, keeping pace with the currents and the waves despite everything around you. And as you climb another wave, it divides into several long shapes, each one larger than the vessel itself, before vanishing when the whole comes crashing down. Ahead, the horizon repeatedly disappears. One moment stretched before you, the next a curtain of rain, a rising swell swallowing it entirely. Your compass spins uselessly. Sound carries incoherently through the ship and the strait. So, as you sail into the open jaws of the Dyensur Strait, we are going to start a skill challenge. Now, this is a big skill challenge, guys. And I know it's all the roll of the dice. Oh, man. But you need to get 10 successful skill checks before you get 6 failures. For anyone who is still unfamiliar or needs a refresher, a skill challenge is a series of checks that will represent meaningful action taken during this event, rather than doing like a fixed round of combat. After each result, I will explain what happens, how your actions affect the ship or the surrounding phenomenon, what new danger, opportunity, or other strange development may happen, any consequences caused by a failure, and then, like I said, you need 10 successes before you reach 10 failures. I would prefer that you don't use the same exact skill or thing that another person does. It is 10 that you have to make, so I'm not going to fault you if somebody's like, well, the only thing I can think of is this, and you're going to describe it in a different way or do a different action utilizing a skill that somebody's already used. So let's get to it. So as you guys are entrenched in the Dyensur Strait, this massive storm overhead, walls of waves carrying the ship up and over the ocean before dropping you. Who wants to go first? Or do you guys want to roll initiative and go in that order?
Let's just say Terhook. I don't think it's a good idea to put Terhook in there. Okay.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah, let's roll initiative. See
God.
what happens.
I swear to
Oh,
God, this
I
better not
rolled
be
a
you.
5. Oh wait, no, I rolled an 11. I still had
Please,
my
and-
fucking disadvantage
Son of a
for
bitch!
some reason.
Natural one. Okay.
Damn, I rolled the worst I can possibly roll on initiative.
It's of 11.
Well, we're 3 tie there. How many do we have to get? Like,
So does that
how
mean
many
I'm
do we
going
have to pass
first?
again?
We have to pass 10 before we lose 6.
Oof.
So am I first on the skill checks?
You are.
Yes, you
Okay.
are first. Mr. Desmond, Dr. Desmond Leach, I apologize. What are you doing?
First thing Desmond's gonna do, seeing where we are, he's going to get somewhere a little higher up in ground, so probably like move like up here, closer to like where the captain is, or no, sorry, actually, he's got somewhere he can like see like very well. Do we have a crow's nest or anything?
You do have a crow's nest.
So he would try and get up there, and then he'd want to look at the surrounding area. Like he would have gotten up there before we got there, but then like observe the area around us so he can get a better idea of what we're going into.
Okay, so are you wanting to use investigation or perception? What do you want to do?
Either or is fine. I'm more for preference for investigation, but perception's also fine because no one ever uses it.
Okay.
So I'll ask you guys, what would you guys prefer I use, perception or investigation here? Which one would you guys have a harder time using?
Investigation for thing, because a lot of us, I don't think, I don't think a lot of us have a lot of intelligence.
Nope.
Nope, I have mostly wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I'll investigate the surroundings.
All right.
Uh,
Go ahead and roll an investigation check as you're investigating.
One second, I have to pray to the gods. Okay. Did it roll? No, it didn't. Why is it not rolling? Oh, hello, roll.
You just rolled
Oh.
a whole bunch.
Okay, sorry.
a lot of rolls.
I don't know why my internet's messing up today.
As Desmond, you climb your way up the mast to the crow's nest. You're fighting sheets of wind and rain as lightning overhead alights the surroundings. And looking through this bleak gray and black ocean around you, walls of waves coming, threatening, looming over your ship. A massive wave rocks the ship to the side and you lose your footing. Your hand slips and you fall, barely grabbing onto the rigging, the ropes hanging the mast, and you're sitting there being drenched by these sheets of rain. That is, I'm using the first one that you did, which is a 13, which is a failure. So that is one failure. Sai, as you see the doctor fall and barely catch himself halfway down the mast on the rigging, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Remember, we do have the option to cry.
Yeah, but that's a free action and that doesn't help.
Okay, could lift morale.
With the amount of rain, would you even know if you were actually crying?
Yeah, you're right. Probably not.
Namander, you're on deck, so be thinking about what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good idea.
I don't know what to do on this damn boat.
You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of something that I would be good at that would help. What would I be good at that would help?
Would it be okay to circle back?
Yeah, we can come back to you, Sai, if you need us.
Yeah, please. I can't think of anything at the moment that would helpful. That would be helpful that Sai could do.
All right, Nem.
So Nim wants to go to the front of the ship and using survival skills, call out any debris, and help navigate the rough waters as best as possible by yelling back to the captain. Would my voice even carry? I just realized, would my voice even carry across the ship? I can be loud.
You can certainly be loud.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to attempt to do.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check for me. A 25.
I'm real
Yeah.
good at seeing rocks.
As you make your way to the head of the ship, you're grabbing onto railing, trying not to let it blow you back or off the side of the ship as waves crash from all directions. And you start yelling back as you see sharp, impossibly angled rocks sticking up out of the ocean surface, quickly overtaken by waves and lightning before being hidden beneath the waters. As you start shouting out these directions, that is one success. And we'll have something else come up with that because of how good of a success it was. But Terhook, what are you doing? Azric, you're
Well,
on
first,
deck.
yeah, I am in deep trouble either way, no matter what I do here. Since I'm rolling with disadvantage. Terhook is going to use his falcon bird while he is basically on the rafters, and he's going to try and use the bird to try and help navigate Azric past any any shortcuts or less treacherous terrain, if possible. Using the bird.
Okay.
Not sure if it'd be perception or something that you would.
I will let you roll either perception or arcana.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna choose in this case. Yeah, perception is. Disadvantage, right?
Correct. Ooh. Okay. As you go to release the falcon that was gifted to you by the Sunlit Scripture, the small, almost chest-sized piece that it usually stays as during travel and when it's not in use, you see the usually bright glow that accompanies its activation fizzle out and not activate.
Oh.
Seemingly not being able to help you at this moment. That is 2 failures. Azric.
Yep. Oh, my first one got taken. So I am going to use persuasion. So how this is going to work is I'm using it to kind of like stop the panic before it spreads kind of thing. Like, so how this would look is everybody would hear Azric. Listen to my voice, crew. Call the strike. Brace when I say it and leave the course to me. Just keep your eyes on what we are doing. We can't all go overboard after all.
Okay.
It failed.
Cool. Have anything you can
Oh,
add to
no.
I do. Oh, do I actually have them uploaded in here? I'm pretty sure I did. I
While
don't.
you don't, so I will
Well,
say,
I mean, I have something to do. I just don't have them uploaded in my sheet. I don't think.
okay.
Yeah. Let me pull up.
I need everyone else to make perception checks for me. Everyone who's on.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Perception checks.
Yep.
Oof.
I guess we can have Kit help. Do you guys want Kit to help? He's currently
I'm assuming-
catnapping.
I'm
Yes.
assuming Kit would probably be on board by now with the
Yep.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
please,
we do
because
need the
we
help.
can't see shit.
Yeah, we can't say shit and we're dying here.
Alrighty. Maeve, you clock this instance of Terhook trying to activate his Bronze Falcon and it just kind of petering out and not working.
All right.
Alrighty. What is the thing that you have to help you, Azric?
It would. My fucking Adobe is dog shit right now, but it would be my experience of We've Survived Dumber.
Okay.
I was trying to get to it. Like, my Adobe is absolute garbage right now. Yeah, We've Survived Dumber.
Okay, so for this, I will say for the entirety of this skill challenge, I will let each of you use a experience that makes sense once during the skill challenge. So do you want to use an experience now, or do you want to wait until you have? This will be your third failure if you don't use it.
I mean, it can only go up to 4, so we don't know what the DC even is right now.
I will say, you do technically have the ability to pass the skill check with a
4,
DC.
motherfucker!
You do pass the skill check. Okay. Two passes,
God, that was we was just riding on luck on that one, guys.
2 passes, 2 failures. Alrighty, Maeve, it is your turn.
Clocking that something is up with Taruk, I would like to just go over to him and in as calm of a moment as I'm going to get in this absolute shitstorm we've landed ourselves in, I'll just
Big shitstorm.
lay a hand on his shoulder. Whatever's happening, we're right behind you. And I will cast Enhance Ability. What ability to enhance is the question.
Dick size.
I don't
No,
think that's
no
an
need.
ability.
Does Dexterity sound good?
I heard dexterity. I
Yeah, same. Same. I didn't want to mention it because I thought
Dexterity works out just right.
Dexterity's perfect.
It stands at attention.
The mast is erect.
Very well, Dexterity it is.
Dexterity it is.
You have advantage on Dexterity checks. And you don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you are not
Okay.
incapacitated. Interesting.
Okay. My, it's a normal roll then, since I'm disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Hey,
Better than nothing.
normal roll is better than disadvantage.
True.
And while I'm here, Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. All right, well, we're gonna call that your turn, Maeve.
Fair enough.
I'm glad you helped Terhook. That'll help the skill challenge going forward, but I'm not going to count that towards like assisting with the ship at this time.
I'm assisting Taruk, who can then
Assist
go
with the
on
ship
to assist
later
the
on.
ship. Yes.
All right.
I got the
Kit Anstrom stumbles his way up the stairs as the wind nearly takes him off his feet. What the fuck's going on up here?
The
Nobody
Dyensur
wanted to wake
Straits.
me before we moved into the fucking Dyensur Strait?
A cat nap. And you lock the door.
Right. What can we do? What can we do? What can he do?
My problem is so clear.
Okay. Yeah, sure. What does that ostensibly? Yeah, let's do that. As the weight of the waves, now with the failures that you have accrued, start battering and pushing your sails and your mast beyond their limit, as Kit stumbles up, he goes, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!" As he runs up here and he casts, entangle on the mast. He will make a nature check to try to reinforce the mast with a tangle of vines and roots growing from the deck of the ship. Does that sound good for everybody?
Fine by
Sure.
me. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, who else was gonna use nature?
Ooh! That gave me an idea, thank you.
What was
What?
that, Sai?
I said, ooh, that gave me an idea, thank you.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So nature check. Nope, not advantage. No. A 13.
Oh, God damn it.
So plus 9. He is going to use an experience. Try to pass this. His experience are on the eve of their death. Nope, not that one. Oh yeah, this one. Cat's Cradle. So he will use Cat's Cradle. He knows a lot of different tricks that he can do with ropes and stuff. It was kind of a street performance kind of thing in his backstory, so he will use that to attempt to reinforce everything. Cat's Cradle is a 3, so that will push it over the threshold. So as these vines and everything start wrapping and growing up around the mast, it reinforces it enough for it not bend and snap, bend and snap, bend and snap to the wind and waves. Desmond, your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, because we put you at the.
Yeah, cause we put you at the bottom.
Sorry, I have to go quick. I'm on the phone. But
Wait,
Desmond, after having nearly
okay, go ahead.
fallen, is
Uh,
going.
I was going to use my action to help Desmond too.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't help me online. Don't do it. If I get to do what I want, I won't need it.
I just
Hello?
need to know what you guys are doing. So, Sai, what are you doing?
Well, now he doesn't want me to, so now I have to rethink.
Okay, Desmond, what are you doing? Maybe you'll give her an idea by doing what you're gonna do.
I have to be quick. Having just fallen, Desmond's gonna remember his safety training that he got from everyone else on the boat on when he was supposed to be climbing the mast, and he's gonna remember to rig himself into the mast, into the rigs up in the mast, and he's gonna be tying knots as he goes up to make sure that he's securing himself while climbing the mast. I would like to sleight of hand if I can, please.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. 24. Yeah, and you do so, and as you do, you manage to. You're just trying to reinforce the sails, or what?
I think originally he was trying to get up to the crow's nest to help call out and spot things.
Yeah, trying to get up to the crow's nest. Sorry, I'm on the phone with my internet provider.
Okay. All right. All right, you make it to the crow's nest to help spot and call out issues. I just need to make sure I'm counting these things correctly here. We currently have
Should be either 5 or 6 success and 2 fails, right?
that's 1.
3 fails.
Got 3 failures. The Nim passed, Azric passed, and Desmond just now. So 4 passes, 3 failures. Okay. Make sure I was keeping a good enough track of those because my notes thing crashed. Okay. So, Sai, do you have any idea of what you might want to do?
Can I just say what I was going to do, regardless of what he said? Because I'd been sitting here thinking about it the whole time.
Yep.
Okay, so Sai is going to use her dexterity to climb up the sail after she sees Desmond almost slip and help him get secured and notice that he's doing whatever the hell he was doing, and then help him get up to the crow's nest and then start reinforcing the riggings while he's looking out with his little telescope thing. I'm sorry, my shit's being slow.
Please, sorry.
Mean.
All right, if you wanted to roll acrobatics. Okay. That is another success as you wind your way up the rigging and the mast. Desmond managing to get himself into the crow's nest without your help. You're still able to reinforce the rigging and kind of pull things together where they're coming loose due to the storms and waves, allowing the sails to fully catch wind again, straining against your grip and hooking the rigging back into place. That is another success. We're at 5 successes, 3 failures. So you guys are halfway there on both things. All right, Nim.
Okay. Okay, so Nim, while at the front of the ship, looking off into the distance, helping spot potential dangers and whatnot, yelling it back to Captain, is going to try to use his knowledge of the things he's read and whatnot to see if there's anything that he can recall that could help us in this moment using a history check. Oh, can I use Scripter's Refrain to give me advantage on this as well?
Yeah. Let's do it. Roll a history check.
Advantage. History.
I'm glad I gave you advantage.
Yeah.
Thinking back, there's something that pings in your mind, something you've heard about the Dyensur Strait in your studies, and it's not that it's unknown or anything of the phenomena within the Dyensur Strait. But you've heard of what many people call the Watchtower, this towering stone structure in the center of the strait, on one side of which is jagged walls of rock, and the other side is enough space to allow a ship to pass through. And as you're thinking of this, you're unsure if it's going to be useful before you see this towering spire, and you manage to call out to Azric, letting him know which side of this spire he needs to pass by for you guys not to slam your ship into a wall of jagged rocks. Okay. Azric.
Is my sailing considered an ability check?
It is.
I want to use my sailing.
Okay, you can roll with advantage since he just pointed out a way to get around the next obstacle.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Hold
I will
on.
use my magical guidance.
Did you roll
So
that with
when I make
advantage?
it, oh, I didn't roll it with advantage either. 15. So I no longer need to use my magical guidance.
No, 15 passes. So that is 7 successes so far, 3 failures. As you're able to correct the course, you narrowly avoid this watchtower that many call it, this spire of jagged stone, as you see waves crashing, and as they dive down, the jagged stones pointed towards the ship, of which you would have rammed directly into without Nim's intervention, pushing further through the strait as wind is rippling and almost tearing at the sails. The vines that are reinforcing the mast are holding for now, but they are bending with the strain of the weather as well. Tarhuk.
Tarhuk's fucked.
Remember, advantage on dex checks and bardic inspiration, which is a d6.
The issue is everyone else used all the dex stuff. The only one left is stealth, and right now my brain's
Acrobatics?
blank on acrobatics. I thought it was used already. No? By Sai?
Yeah.
Try and
Oops.
use straight dexterity.
I vote gay dexterity. That sounds way cooler.
Yeah,
Honestly?
let's go.
A lot
Let's
more
go
flexible.
there.
It's my joke.
Um. Uh. Okay. Taruk's gonna try and basically keep his footing while Azric is sailing the boat through these rough waters and try to make sure that none of the crates are like make sure all the crates are like adjusted tightly, and that there are no like accidents of like crates like bouncing around on the deck.
All right, what skill check are you trying to use?
I would ask for leniency and either sleight of hand or survival, please.
I'll let you use sleight of hand.
All right, thank you. And how much is bardic inspiration again?
D6.
It's a D6,
D6. Okay, thank you.
which you can add after you
I-
roll.
Well, I don't think we need it, but
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
As crates and lines are rattling across and sliding across the surface of the ship, you, with speed and precision, now with this boon from Maeve, are managing to get things put back in place and battened down so that you don't lose any cargo or offset the load on the ship. Especially now that you're missing a life raft. But yes, with that is your 8th success with 3 failures. So, Maeve, your turn.
All right. Well, as the captain said, this is not our first storm we've been through. I should know my place by this point, right? I will go to, as I have practiced, dare I say, rehearsed many times before, trimming the sails, making sure we have just enough so that we can control while still maintaining our forward momentum. Can I use performance for this?
So, you're just wanting to adjust the sails?
As I've done many a time before.
Sure. Like you're putting on an act, you can use performance to man the sails, Maeve.
Whew, here we go.
19. Okay. 9 successes, 3 failures. As you do, like a studied academic, knowing every knot, every row, every single step of this, like you've rehearsed it 100 times, you manage to get the sails back under control, bearing more weight with the assistance of Sai up on the center mast, as you help gather enough wind to push the ship further through the strait. We're over to Kit Anstrom. I don't want the final pass to be Kit, so he's going to
pass.
maintain his vines.
He's gonna fail.
Sai,
He could fail.
you got anything
yeah.
for us, Saidar?
You got this.
You've got mail.
Are we allowed to give like a suggestion or something, or like input?
That
She
you
knows
can,
what to do.
but
Could
She
you-
knows exactly what to do.
Oh, okay.
You've got all the insight you need.
You do.
I'm guessing Azric just sent Sai something.
No, he did not just send me something.
Yeah, I did it earlier. Jeez.
Exactly.
Right now, she's just praying for the dice gods.
Sai is going to use her impeccable wisdom and sharp insight to watch Azric from the mast where she's hanging and give orders to Desmond on where, or not Desmond, dang it, Maeve. Maeve's up here with me. Desmond's in the crow's nest. Okay, so she's going to use her insight to watch Azric and watch the waves and see where Azric is steering the ship and use that to adjust the sails before Azric can say anything and tell Maeve which way to help trim them so that way they can more easily help Azric guide through the water.
Okay, roll insight. 21. With that, paying keen attention to Azric's struggle at the helm, you manage to, between you and Maeve, adjust and trim the sails just enough to catch the correct tailwind that pushes you just past the breaking point of the Dyensur Strait and back into calm waters as the wind begins to die down. The ship in desperate need for repair at this point. But the water's much calmer. You all made it safely through the Dyensur Strait. Which sucked. One more failure and everyone is going to have to do a deck save to not fall off the ship, which would have been fun to watch.
What if? Yeah.
Okay.
It just falls into the water.
As you enter into calm waters, the stormy seas still visible behind you. Now just a day and a half, 2 days journey south around the isle to the port of Huzachi. And we're going to take a quick break because my dog needs to go outside. So we will be right back. Stay tuned. We are back. So after and I know that went by really fast, guys. Time is weird, but after 6 hours of grueling sailing and doing everything that you guys did, which seemed like it only took 25 to 30 minutes, actually took like 6 hours. Time flies when you're sailing through the Dyensur Strait.
Having fun.
Yeah, sure. You all come out on the other side. The ship, much worse for wear than you all, but still sailable, not derelict, and closing in on your target of Huzachi, which is now a day and a half to 2 days away. So, as everyone is reeling from the events of the Dyensur Strait, doing what many have attempted in the past and succeeding, what's going on deck?
Well, that's another achievement to add under our belts, isn't it?
Hey, I thought we would have gone there for a second.
I'm going to go check on Irina.
You were fine. Never doubt me for a second.
What are you reading now?
Irina, are you okay?
You walk into your room and it's a mess. Couches overturned, table just scattered of all of the dishware and everything that was on it. She looks shaken, not stirred, and kind of looks at you. Is it over?
Yes, we finally found calmer waters. Are you okay? Did you get hurt by anything falling?
No, I'm fine. I'm very dexterous.
I imagine that you are. But no, everything's fine. I just wanted to make sure that you were alright.
Yeah, I'm just fine.
Okay. I'm going to go help everyone put things back together, and then I'll be back to put the room back together, okay?
Right, I'll start picking things up.
Thank you, Irina. That's very kind of you. And back out to help the crew clean up the ship.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, we're official cleaners.
So, as you guys are now on calmer waters, you're able to move about the vessel with relative ease. Start cleaning up what you can. Kit reinforces his vines once again to try to keep hold of the mast a little bit better. Just everyone silently cleaning.
I'm just steering the boat, humming along.
I don't know about you all, but I feel like that deserves a drink. Anyone with me?
I just
Please
trying to
do.
drink more, Maeve.
Azric kind of like patting his coat a little bit. Maeve,
I
wouldn't happen to know where I left my bottle last night, would you?
Not on the first conversation. I'm
Oh,
going to go take inventory.
I think it was on the chair. Well, it's probably not there anymore, but
Brannick, would you mind taking the wheel back? Brannick pulling his claws out of the rail, probably.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'll get right to it.
Calmer waters. I'll only be gone a second. As I walk down past. Don't worry, Maeve. We'll have one of the best drinks the sea's ever seen. I'm gonna go down and look for my bottle.
It is on the ground, spilt. Your bottle
would
of
have been
Kraken.
Corked.
You corked it?
Of course. We
That
don't
was
let
not the
this shit
story that
just
I
sit
heard from the
open.
drunken captain who tossed it on the sofa.
I would have had it in my chair.
Alrighty. So it is corked, rolling around on the ground, your bottle of Kraken's piss.
Grab my bottle and take it back upstairs. I'm gonna pop the cork out and just hand it to Maeve as I walk by. There you
We're
go.
not doing belly shots.
What's
Damn.
this?
Well, I'm more than likely to take shots. It's just some good drink.
A tentative taste.
As soon as Maeve even puts the tip of the bottle to the lips, I'm gonna push the butt of it up to where it just goes in.
So this alcohol is alcohol in the truest sense. You can see as this bottle is shoved into your face and lifted as the liquor pours in and around your mouth, the label upside down that just says Kraken piss in a broken font, poorly plastered label on the edge of this blackened bottle. If you had to imagine what the piss of a Kraken would taste like, you would imagine this is 10 times worse. This burning sensation going down your throat, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Oh no.
The amount of liquor racing into your system is unsettling, to say the least, let alone the strength of this spirit that is now taking over your body. And as the
No,
bottle... Go ahead.
Like, as soon as I get the sensation of this bottle being forced upon me,
Forced is a strong word.
Gently
I mean-
persuaded.
as soon as I get the first taste of it, the bottle is coming away from my mouth, and I'm just gonna be sort of hacking, coughing.
I'll grab the bottle back.
Oh,
Well, anybody
I do
else?
not like that.
Oh, come
Are you
on.
alright, Maeve?
If it
Sorry,
was
Maeve, you cannot speak in complete phrases. Your knees are buckling beneath you. Your vision is not doubled, but tripled or quadrupled. You are beyond plastered. You are, I guess, I don't know a better way to put it than tore out the frame. Like, this is drunker than you have been in your lifetime, or probably the lifetime of any of your ancestors who have passed up to
Man.
this point.
that is a bold assertion, but like
Farouk, like a drink? As I kind of side-eye Desmond, like, Desmond could probably use it to clean a wound if he really pleased, but it'll get you there.
Are you sure that should be drinkable? He looks at me.
Desmond's gonna walk up, see if he can grab it from the hands and smell it.
Oh, I'm not even gonna, like, if he even goes to take the bottle, I'm gonna let him.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm gonna smell it. What do I smell?
Piss.
Piss.
Mm.
Piss mixed
Piss.
with grain alcohol.
Does it smell strong?
Yeah.
So is this how like alcohol normally smells? Because like I'm pretty sure I'm used to the
No.
shitty stuff.
Actually, Desmond, you can roll a history check to see if you've ever encountered a bottle of Kraken's piss. You have. This
What do I
is
know about it?
how to explain Kraken's piss in a way that does it justice. I don't think there is. This is the amalgamation of a much too skilled novice artisan who wanted to make the cheapest but strongest booze that they could in a short time frame, and has colloquially become known as Kraken's piss. Originally it was just a no label bottle that was passed around docksides across the southern coast of Granheim, but has since caught wind with many sailors for its ability to get you drunk in with very little consumption, and because of that lasts long on sea journeys. It is not known for its taste or its flavor, but only its ability to get you as pissed drunk as possible, as quickly as possible. And the smell itself, I think, carries that feeling alone.
Ah, you didn't tell me you had some Kraken piss on you. That's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna take me some of this and go to bed. And then I'm gonna take a swig.
Yeah, sure. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
May I have advantage since I would have been used to drinking this at some point?
No, because drinking Kraken piss 5 years ago does not make you resistant to Kraken piss now.
No, I would have drank it a lot.
No,
if
you
it's
should
cheap
not
and it
have
gets me
advantage.
drunk, you know? Damn. Alright, where the fuck is that? Damn.
4.
Wait, let me just roll it. Let me see
Oh,
what I
boy.
would have gotten.
Okay,
No, that would
14.
have helped.
No, 4, same as Maeve. Your knees start to shake and buckle. Your vision more than doubles. Your speech is beyond slurred. Like, this is strong stuff. And yes, you have had it before. And oh, the feeling of it is racing back to you. And I don't know if that's bringing you joy at this moment or sweet, sweet
Weird.
regret.
Alright. Captain, I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot it was this strong.
Grab the bottle back as I sidestep him as he stumbles by. Kind of holding over the bottle towards Terhook while I'm watching Desmond.
On second thought, I think I am good. Those two seem to have drinking most of it anyway, so
Shut up, Taruk. God, also, your diary has some interesting. We're gonna talk about that later.
so what now?
I'm going to bed.
Wait, what did
Desmond's
you
gonna
say?
try and make his way downstairs.
Oh,
Well, can
I
get
need
down
you to
the
make a
stairs right
dex
now?
saving throw at disadvantage.
oh no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You guys watch Desmond not going to bed. And the first step that he takes, immediately you all see is way too large of a step. Like he's aiming for the third or fourth step down and just fucking tumbles. And you just see it disappear into the darkness of the ship below. Can you roll a d10 for me, Desmond?
Damn right I can.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down these stairs, ending with your head hitting a bookshelf at the bottom of them.
That's so good.
Oh, who put the bookshelves here? Sigh. Bitch.
He just sleep. He just passes out.
Sleeps there.
Just falls asleep on the floor right here.
Got it. With a bookshelf as your pillow, you pass out at the bottom of the stairs, cracking piss in your belly, your own piss in your pants.
Oh.
Anyone else?
Nim? Kits?
do-
Would you like a swig?
I mean, do you need extra hands currently, or are we all welcome to just pass out on the deck?
Well, it's pretty calm waters from here to Hizachi. After all, the paladin's a little, he's a little wuss about it, and I already know that Sai's not going to drink this. So we've got enough hands currently.
All right, bottoms up.
Are you gonna drink any, Captain?
I drink this every day, Kit.
Well, maybe walk the walk and I will follow suit. Nim, you're drinking it?
Yeah.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
$19.
Oh,
19.
No, I accidentally rolled it with
Oh, that was a-
advantage.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
fine. It's just the first one on that roll. So
Okay.
you rolled a 19 and 8. We just take the first roll. Unless you're trying to be sloshed and want to re-roll in the hopes of getting a lower
Nope.
number. Nim, you take a swig, and it burns. It doesn't taste good at all. As far as the liquors that you've had in the Librum, or the Librum has such a vast sampling of things from across Veth'Arden that you've tried many things when you weren't supposed to. You and the other scribe errants sneaking into the locked areas to get drunk and have fun in your young age. This doesn't even hit middle bar for you. It just kind of tastes like a piss drink. You can tell there's alcohol and like you're feeling a little bit of a buzz, but nothing too exciting for what you've had in the past.
Wow. Impressive. Yes. Thank you, Captain.
you don't gotta pretend, Nim.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
Kit, I shall go first. I'm gonna take a swig.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I should get advantage of this.
You drink it pretty often. You can roll with advantage. Also, Nim rolled a Constitution check, not a saving throw. Not
Everybody
as-
else also rolled a check.
Yeah, not as piss like tore out the frame as Maeve and Desmond, but you are very drunk. Like,
Yeah, that's the goal.
yeah. Yeah, you're at double vision and slurred speech. Might have some trouble walking, but you're not like dying at this moment. Let's see.
As
where
I
is-
hand the bottle to Kit.
Yeah. Constitution isn't his forte. 6.
Oh,
I don't know about you, Captain, but I think that Kraken's piece has gone bad. Because I can't see straight. And I'm not sure if that's the intention or not.
Because you'll see straight after a swig, then it obviously wasn't strong enough.
So as Rick, Kit, and Maeve begin Jack Sparrow walking across the deck.
Oh no, Maeve is face down, ass up.
Okay.
I corked the bottle as I was walking away from Kit and put it back in my cloak.
I think Nim's gonna help assist people to rooms.
Oh, I can make it myself. There's a fucking bleeder at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, this is the perfect moment. Hey, Desmond, what do you have on you?
Finally. Finally. Finally.
Time to shine.
Hera just seething over there.
We've lost a paradigm.
No, I'm not down.
What do you have on you, Para?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. I hear like sounds, but like I'm not understanding what you're saying.
It's too strong.
You can't get out of this one.
I can totally get out of this one. Let's see. What do I have on me right now? Inventory. I have a bag of 57 teeth. Taruk's journal. My gloves of thievery, my dagger, my short sword, my other short sword, another dagger, another dagger, another dagger, a crowbar, apparently, for some reason. The deck of many twinks.
How much gold do
My
you have on
healer's
you?
kit. Oh, you motherfucker! You would go for the gold.
Kit would go for the gold.
All the gold.
I have 308 gold
All right.
and nothing else.
No, go ahead. Like, well, here, let's have him make an investigation. We'll play a fair here.
Oh, at disadvantage because he's drunk.
Yeah, at
Wouldn't it be-
disadvantage because he's drunk. But it's at advantage because Para's drunk.
I
and
was
passed
gonna
out.
say, wasn't it a flat roll because
Yeah.
Paris passed
Yeah,
out?
yeah, it's a flat roll. It's a 14. So 300 gold is what you have out in the open for your money. You hide what else were you gonna pretend that you didn't have? That you keep more
Where's my
hidden?
passive perception at again? My passive perception's a 16. 14 actually. So I don't know. Does
You
that
can't-
wake me
you-
up?
You
Your
can't
passive
perceive
perception-
shit
I
when you're
know.
drunk.
Yeah.
Not only
I
that,
have-
but meets it beats it, so...
So I have a 4 platinum, 308 gold, 28 silver.
Okay, do you keep the platinum separate from the gold and silver?
Oh, the platinum's hidden in my fucking jacket.
Okay. He takes all your gold, so 308 gold, and
Oof.
actually he only takes 306. He puts the other 2 gold coins on your eyes.
I'm gonna
and then
kill him.
And then he takes your deck of mini twinks.
I don't understand.
No.
I'm going to blow this ship up.
I think
Do
that
not-
hurt
he's
most.
too funny.
No, like I'm gonna warn you right now. Desmond's gonna wake up, find his money missing. Everyone is going to die. Like this is 100% seriousness. Like he's going to kill everyone. That is like the one thing that doesn't fly with him.
I mean, he could try.
You could
He's
try.
gonna sink the ship. He has TNT on him.
Adric, please help us.
As Kit, you guys see Kit rifling through Desmond's pockets, and he pulls out his coin pouch and the deck of many twinks.
Oof.
He turns back. Either this guy has 12 sticks of TNT on him, or he has 6 sticks and I'm seeing double. Someone might want to take care of that. And then he retreats down into Desmond's bedroom.
I'm gonna kill Kit. It's going to fucking happen.
Captain,
Take,
why does
take
he
the,
have that?
take the bombs.
All right, Captain.
Bring him to me, please.
Does Terhook also see his journal there?
Roll an investigation check. With advantage because he's past.
We're just robbing.
It's your journal.
It is your journal. Let's be real.
True.
14.
True.
Yes, you find your journal.
All right, Terhook's taking that first of all. This is mine, and he's gonna take the TNT next.
TNT, man. People just. Oh yeah. I also have drugs hidden somewhere. I think I still have like the shard of like void glass somewhere. I think.
Yeah, I think you'd
Yeah,
hide it
there's
better than
kinda-
a 14. That's like some
but
prison wallet type.
It's a sheep intestine tied up inside of him.
All right, is
That's
anyone
what it-
else
you know what?
robbing Darius or Desmond?
Sai is down below cleaning up and taking inventory, so not her.
So I now have, was it 6 or 12 sticks of TNT?
It is 6. Kit was seeing double.
Do I know which room is Maeve's?
Did you guys like
Oh.
label your bedrooms in some way, shape, or
I
form?
can just ask.
I mean,
Captain.
it got confusing because Desmond took over Terhook's room, and yeah, it just because Kit stole Desmond's room, so it's just been going like a huge like merry-go-round.
You can make an informed
Example.
guess.
Jake's just gonna take this one.
Well, hey, hey, no.
I mean, Maeve's drunk, so they can't say
I-
anything.
Not of her own volition.
They just throw her on the
Partially.
couch.
Oh,
Also, no, Maeve would have gone to her room at some point last night. So if you clocked that,
Yeah, you know where her
Then-
room is.
okay. I'm gonna help Maeve to her room and
Okay.
probably help Desmond to a bed. I think I'm gonna have to roll strength for Desmond because I don't think he's waking up at all to assist with any kind of stumbling.
I don't think he is either. I don't think
No,
Maeve
he's
is
not.
either.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll athletics checks for him.
Maeve is barely conscious.
Oh,
Just barely.
15 for Maeve.
yep, easy enough. Although you notice when you put her in her room, you lay her down on her back, and she still reverts to face down, ass up.
This is true.
All right. I'm gonna leave you to it. Okay, and then
I'm gonna leave you to it.
That's all you get.
14. Easy
Desmond.
enough. You managed to drag Desmond down through the mess into a bedroom. I'm gonna put these people over here because Terhook, are you sleeping in your room tonight, or is Desmond sleeping in your room?
See, I kind of want to sleep in my room just so Desmond gets pissed off, but you know what?
There you go.
Terhook's not like that.
Oh, okay.
He's good. Yeah.
All right, so you get Desmond down into his temporary chambers, which are Terhook's permanent chambers. This isn't getting any more confusing.
Well, until Kit leaves the ship, Desmond's just gonna steal Turk's room and it's gonna like stay like that.
No, let me correct you. Until Kit dies.
Kit's a good guy.
Kit, I'm being 100% for real with you. The second Desmond wakes up and he figures out Kit's doing this, I'm going to combat. That's what's going to happen.
If he figures out it was Kit.
It's not going to
Yeah,
be
it
very
could have
hard.
been Ezra.
Oh, Nem. So Kit had placed 2 gold coins on Desmond's eyes. Do you take those gold coins, or do you place them back on his eyes, or what do you do with them?
I put him back on his eyes.
Okay, cool.
Just in case. You never know what could happen. If he aspirates, I just, figure we should send him off well. Because I'm shutting
Alright.
this door.
So, as half the crew is pissed drunk, the other half is asleep in the calm waters, and Brannick has taken the helm. Nim and Azric find yourselves basically alone on deck, other than Brannick, who's kind of in his own headspace, just trying to keep the ship going straight. And Sai, you're doing inventory in the hold?
Correct.
Okay. Are you trying to achieve any like specific goal down here? Are you trying to find anything?
Just making sure that everything's in its correct place and we don't have any spillage or spoilage or anything like that.
Yeah, going through, it looks like everything was secured pretty handily. Nothing seems to have broken or displaced during the storm, so you should be pretty good.
Fantastic.
So she goes to have a warm glass of milk.
Comes up to find everybody else gone.
Kind of.
Oh, what time of day is it?
When you guys get out of the strait, it is about 2 in the morning, so it is the middle of the night right now.
Has the sky cleared?
Yeah, it is a clear sky. You can see the stars and everything. You can see
What is
you're skirting around the western edge of the Huzachi Island, or the Huzachi Isles, and you can see the island and its jungle-like terrain leading up to a massive volcano.
what is the
Towards
lunar
its central
phase?
structure. The lunar phase right now is. There is 9. $5:30. Phases. Calendar. $474, Age of Emberlight. I gotta do math here. Okay, sweet. Math achieved. Why can't I see the dates on that screen? This screen I can. It is currently the 27th of Nasius. Ignatius. And so it is currently a it'll actually be a double full moon tomorrow on the 28th of Ignatius.
Okay, perfect. So tomorrow she has shit to do.
Ooh.
You guys also need to figure out your birthdays because you'll get advantage on one roll on your character's birthday.
Ooh.
I already know Sai's birthday.
Oh yeah. I remember we time skipped past my character's birthday last campaign. It's
Yeah.
the one time
Sad.
it happened.
Did we even give them presents? I don't think so.
Nope. Didn't have the opportunity to.
Well, you died. That's kind of a present in and of itself.
From a certain point of view.
Okay. You guys have 2 days before you reach the port of Huzachi. As you're coasting along the western edge of the island, you can see the volcano looming in the far distant, the jungled landscape, kind of climbing partway up the edge of the caldera. The humidity in and around the island is almost oppressive, but it is a clear sky. No storms on the horizon, smooth seas, and a tailwind that is pushing you where you need to go. So, anything you guys need to do in the 2 days leading up? Well, I guess let's at least go to the morning after. Sai, before we do that, Sai, Azric, and Nim as the only 3 players on deck. Is there anything that you guys want to do with each other? Azric.
Before I go into my room, and just in case they want to do anything, I'll stay out right now.
They might follow you. You don't know.
Nim's just gonna assist with keeping watch since everyone else is in bed. Just to assist, just watching the stars, really enjoying the calm waters. So, are you doing anything?
Sai's going to take some time to meditate because tomorrow is a very special holy day for her.
All right. Well, that's all for tonight. We'll see you all in the morning.
See you in the morning, Captain.
Azric's gonna retreat to his room, set up a little thing on his table, and he is going to sleep in his chair tonight.
Okay.
Because find it. I know it exists. I am going to set up a nice little, it's probably going to be candles because that's the only thing that I'd be able to keep safe on the table. And I'm going to use my Flame Seer's vision. So when resting near, meditating before open flame, you begin in proximity to another of your... Oh, I have to be in proximity to another of my lineage, I guess. I don't know if anybody on the ship might be part of my lineage, so I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know shit about the vampire lady.
It's Zyla. The ferret. Alright. It's been a while since I wrote what that thing that you just said is. So
It says
my notes.
when resting near, meditating before an open flame. Oh, it's a comma, so I guess maybe I don't have to be near here. I'll just copy paste it to you. That'll be faster.
Yeah, once I see it again, I'm looking through my notes right now, but if you can send it to me first, then need for me to do that. Flame Seer's Vision. When resting near, meditating before open flame, you being in proximity to another of your lineage, you may experience visions of past lives, prophetic dreams, or ancestral memories. The DM's discretion, this may grant guidance, omens, or cryptic insights.
I feel like I shouldn't have to be in close proximity to my lineage. I feel like that's like one of the three things.
You need to be, resting near an open flame or in proximity to one of your lineage. You may experience visions of past lives. So, do you have a specific goal here? Are you aiming for something specific? Because it's at my discretion. So, like, if you're aiming for something specific, then we can.
Not really anything specific, but I would be trying to learn. I would hopefully be trying to learn more about. Why can I not think of his name right now? Is it
Emmerich?
Kane?
Oh, Kane Voss?
Yeah,
okay.
Kane. Good old Generation Zero.
Okay, let me pull up my entry on Kane Voss here. World Anvil, just so I don't go against something I already have written.
Either Kane or Rillian would be what I'd probably be aiming for the most. Because Rillian was also the first generation that came out as a tiefling. And my direct ancestor.
Is Rillian just in your notes? I don't think I have an entry on Rillian.
I sent you like I sent you like a whole family tree.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure you sent it to me?
I am positive that I sent it to you before. Send it again.
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
That's not.
Yeah, I'm almost positive this is the first time. Even if you have sent it to me in the past, this is definitely the first time I'm looking at this.
When things happen.
But it's fine, because now I have these people, and we can work together to who they are and what they achieved. So out of the 4 wives that Kane Voss had, you went with Aisha Lizar. Okay. They had a kid and named him Lionel.
Yep.
I love it. Alrighty.
later on, one of the generations had a kid and named her Marceline. So
Marceline's a cool name, though. The Black Council? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at my notes on the Black Maw.
this is what happens, folks, when we don't preemptively tell the DM that things like this are going to happen.
It's okay. I just want to make sure I don't, like, go against something I have written. Because then I have to go back and rewrite stuff or address it later, and I would prefer not to do that. Okay. God, I have way too much written about Black Maw and Cane Boss. How are you initiating this? I guess. Can you explain that? Just in as much detail as you want. You can leave it open-ended. But I just want to know how you're going about this.
So what I would be doing is probably setting up, like, I don't think Azric really knows that this is a thing. I wouldn't say, right? So what probably would have been happening is I was setting up at the table to, like, you know, go over some charts, stuff like that, kind of planning out what we're doing after Hizachi. You know, had my candlelight there lit with the cerulean blue flame that I have, and then as I'm sitting there kind of looking over the charts of Granheim and, like, that western coast area, like, you know, planning out whether or not we was going to go into the Indrid Archipelago or if we was going to go up to Zarog, etc. Like, where our path around Granheim was going to go, and I'd probably just be drifting out from there.
So is it just like a candle that has the flame burning on it, or?
Yeah, it'd be just the candle.
Okay.
Maybe a couple at most. I'd want it at least lit up enough to where I could see shit.
Yeah, for sure. Roll history, arcana, or religion with advantage.
On it is 18.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. As Azric, as you sit in this large chair, throne-like in its make and feel, the alcohol getting the better of you, not for the first time, but just the waning flame burning on the candle on the desk as wax drips slowly down. It's almost hypnotic at the rhythm of which the wax falls and drips onto the plate of which it's set. And it's almost like the flame is bending towards you, which you've had control of fire for most of your life, and you're used to it bending and shifting in shapes that you desire, but this is almost in a mind of its own, bending and shifting, not with any sort of draft or the rocking of the ship, but the fire stretching in the same direction, every fork and tongue coming off the candle towards the room around you until it lies almost flat, straining like a pennant in the wind. And as you drift off, the warmth of the flame disappears. The cabin around you feels dry, yet the air begins to grow heavy with a salty brine as moisture beads across the walls. A cold drop falls from the ceiling and strikes the flame, but it does not extinguish. Instead, the fire turns black around its edges and a deep green at its heart. And within it, it's almost like you see the ocean. And then you see ships, 12 ships, cutting across a sunless horizon beneath sails blackened by the distance. Moving in perfect formation, bows breaking, the sea is one. Cannon ports line their hulls. Mercenary banners, stolen standards, and pirate colors hang beneath a single emblem, a roaring black lion worked in gold and green. At the center sails a massive galleon, emblazoned on the side with the words, "The Tyrant's Grasp." She's larger than all of the ships around her, and iron-plated with heavy guns. A massive lion figurehead bears its teeth at the front of the ship, almost roaring at the sea, daring the ocean to challenge it. And a man stands at her prow. A tall man, lean, sun-darkened by years of sea travel, long black hair pulled away from a weathered face, and these deep brown eyes that seem warm but cold at the same time, like they could welcome a friend just as quickly as they could send a man to their death. You draw closer until you're standing on this deck among sailors who seem not to be able to see you. They watch as this man paces the crew, their rigid attention, who have learned that their captain's approval means success and wealth, while displeasure can oftentimes mean pain. And these feelings from these people around you rushing through your form as you turn around and you see several individuals kneeling, purses heavy with coin in their hands, but bound to the mast. As the lash falls, you hear the man, "Reward and punishment given together." The watching crew understands this lesson more than any. Loyalty is paid. Betrayal is answered. Mercy is offered only when it strengthens obedience. The man turns his head. For the briefest instant, it's like his eyes meet yours. and the deck falls away. You see 4 harbor lights burning across the darkness. Beneath each, a woman, and behind each woman linger children whose faces cannot be clearly seen, some reaching towards the departing sails, others turning away. One watches with an expression too old for a child. As the man leaves every harbor, the sea taking him from every person before death ever can. Yet sparks rise from those 4 distant fires, scattering across the dark night. The vision changes. A skiff rocks upon gray water. Amara Valeth sits within it, stripped of her armor but alive, food resting beside her, water, a knife. The distance between her and the black waltz growing, and then the vision shifts again. Amara kneeling beneath a sunburst banner, speaking names. Ezric, Tarhuk, Isudira, Maeve, Desmond. One name after another offered to armored figures whose faces are hidden beneath radiant helms before the vision changes again. Tarhuk, hanging in chains beneath the banner of the sunlit scripture, his blade broken at his feet. Maeve is dragged towards a painted wagon, while masked performers are applauding. Sai kneels before a throne dressed in royal finery, her eyes hollow and distant. Desmond's black and gold ledger burning page by page while gilded hands close around his throat. And Irina lies once more inside a stone coffin, pounding soundlessly against the lid as it seals above her. And then you see the black waltz burning at port. These images come quickly, too quick to question in the moment. Each grows from the last as if the outcome had always been inevitable. Then the scene returns to a skiff in a blue-white flame blossoming from your hand as Amara disappears, and the disastrous futures that you saw vanishing with her. For a moment, everything seems peaceful. You see again this man standing beside you now, no longer young, silver running through his beard and his hair. His coat is heavier, richer, and its black fabric is embroidered in gold and green. And his gaze remains fixed upon the place where the skiff is burning. You chose the crew. Some will call it cruelty because they did not have to choose. They will demand that you saved them without staining your hands. They will ask you to bear every consequence and then judge the shape of the burden once you have lifted it. You see dark waters start to spread across in front of you, shapes beginning to gather beneath the surface. The bodies of men and women, captains, some wearing naval coats, others pirate leathers, some still clutching holy symbols, all lying with their mouths open, seawater moving in and out of their lungs. Every captain believes trust will hold when a storm comes. As thin black cords trail from the drowned men towards their crew. One cord snaps, and then another. The crews abandon them, betray them. Mutiny follows, and then they flee. The sea swallows each captain alone. Only the man standing next to you remaining. As fog begins to close, the 12 ships of this armada entering this island ring, lanterns reduced to faint points in the mist. Somewhere beyond sight, a violin begins to play. One slow, terrifying note following another, each drawn out until it resembles the cry of some creature drowning. Sailors glancing towards one another, but the man standing beside you does not. Obsidian cliffs rise from the black water, impossible structures towering above the fleet, their angles shifting whenever you try to comprehend them. And at their center stands a monolith, a column of pure darkness beneath the sea, its surface moving like water behind glass. The man begins to approach it alone, not bowing, not praying, but demanding. The sea opens. 11 ships vanishing without resistance. And then finally the tyrant's grasp follows, dragged bow first into the ocean. The man sinking through the darkness. Something immense coiling around it and behind it. The fire around you flares before the tyrant's grasp bursts from the sea. Iron fused with charred timber, black sails billowing without wind, and the roaring lion at the front split open into a jagged, devouring mouth. Figures stand across the deck with green fire burning where their eyes once were. At the helm waits the man you saw, his skin now a corpse-like gray, drawn tightly across his face, coral breaking through his neck and hands, barnacles clinging to the remnants of his coat, as brackish water spills continuously from his sleeves and runs between his fingers. Yet behind the sickly green light of his eyes, one small point remains, that warm brown, a human gaze watching, sailing directly towards you. There's nowhere to flee, no horizon beyond it, no sea except the one carrying this ship. The man steps from his deck and onto the surface of the water, and with every step the sea hardens beneath his boots. I asked to be eternal.
No pause.
It showed me that eternity is not remembered.
Come on.
And then you see these massive teeth begin to come up behind the man in the waves. It is obeyed. Then you find yourself standing at the helm
Other one.
of a great black vessel resembling your ship, but darker, its hull longer, its sails ragged and immense, moving against the wind, separating storms before its prow, waves flattening beneath its keel. Your crew standing at their stations, alive, unharmed. Black cords running from their chests into the helm beneath your hands. No enemy can take them. No god can reclaim them. No judgment can divide them from their captain. The vision offers everything
All the way.
to you.
All the way.
You have already learned what I learned too late. Love does not keep a crew together. Need does.
Well,
Take your mark. Find the begotten ones. Inherit my power. And then you awake at your desk, drool kind of spilling onto the now overburdened desk in front of you, wax almost at its limit around the plate that bore the candle as the flame slowly goes out.
Cleaning my face. Captain's piss does it again, I guess. lying to myself, basically, knowing that it's not the drink. I guess I would be able to see. Is it daylight yet at this point?
Yeah, it's daylight.
Start to move to leave my room. I'll let everybody else continue now, though.
Yeah, as everyone begins to awaken from their slumber, many of you hungover. Sarah bringing dinner or breakfast down to the mess area.
Ooh, yummy.
So everyone is being awoken by the smell of fresh breakfast.
I'm just waiting for Desmond to wake up.
Azric, you feel the unsettling burn on your hand that you have felt in the past, as if something is pulling you towards your destination.
Like to Hizachi?
Yes.
At least we know we're going the right way. Nobody down in the hole yet. I'm gonna make my way over and have a quick eat as I wait for Kit.
Mind if I join you for breakfast, Captain?
Yes, we do need to speak anyways, after all.
Do we now?
I don't know how much you remember after our lovely drink, but I don't
Not
tend to
much.
forget much.
I do know that I woke up 300 gold richer, which is always a pleasant sight.
And that's what we need to talk about. You do realize that you stole from Desmond, of all people, correct?
Well, I would hardly think I'd be willing to steal from anyone else on this ship. No one else has stabbed me in the thigh, bound and quartered me, threatened to kill me on numerous occasions.
I'm going to have to ask that you return it.
Well, I respect you asking. However, from my understanding, don't go into that accent. From my understanding, it wouldn't be the first time that a theft has happened between Desmond and somebody else, and usually he's not on the receiving end.
Kit, I will keep it straightforward, as I do tend to like you. We give it back to Desmond, or my asking turns into demanding rather quickly. You see, Desmond will destroy the ship. Anybody who tries to stop him from getting to you. And if Desmond chooses to fight you aboard my ship because you refused to return the gold, then it turns into crew versus Kit fairly quickly. And I think you would like to make it to Hizachi just as much as all the rest of us.
No offense, Captain, but honestly, there's only a couple of you I'm really worried about, and Desmond's not really one of them. But, like I said, I do appreciate you asking. However, I would say that he should man up and ask me himself, and maybe I would be kind enough to hand it back over to him.
We both know Desmond's not going to be nice about it, Kit. And if Desmond's not the one that you fear aboard this ship, I pray to the whatever gods you speak to that I am.
Well, as much as I have seen you all go through, I'm surprised he's still on your ship. However, I do respect your faith in him and your want for there not to be any issues on your vessel. And I'd be willing to give him some of his gold back.
This will be the first time that I actually turned to look at Kit during this conversation. Of his gold. I think you understand the direness of this situation. Not about the faith in Desmond at this point. You have stolen from the crew that I captain aboard my very vessel. There's only one of two ways that this is going to go. It's either you give the gold back, everybody comes out of the rooms as I burn the skin from your bones.
Well, as tempting of an offer as that is, I was really hoping we'd have more of an understanding and we could come to more of a peaceful negotiation rather than threatening to skin or burn the skin from my bones. But I see that I've taken up too much of your hospitality, and seeing as we're not that far from Hazachi, I think I'll just rather take my leave than be any sort of amenable presence to Desmond.
So you wish to fight then? Is that it, Kit?
Fight you or fight Desmond?
Fight one, you fight all.
Most everyone's still seemingly fast asleep.
It only takes one call.
Well, are we going to do it here, down here below decks, or would you prefer to do this above deck?
Let's not get food into this.
So above deck it is then.
We stand up, I'm just gonna yell, "Look alive, everyone!" As I walk by, I'm gonna slam on Terhook's door too.
What's going on, Captain?
It's like Kit's chosen the hard way.
What's your... Oh, for fucks. He's just going to follow up the captain.
I'd like to make a roll against my passive perception to see if I wake up.
He's yelling. You wake up.
I'm dead drunk apparently, though.
You
Not
were last
anymore.
night.
You said I was drunk enough to be robbed. That's gonna be drunk enough for like me to like sleep through this.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Perception hat. I don't see my fucking perception.
The one that's tried to fight Kit the most is now trying to cuck himself out of it.
Yup.
No, I'm really not. I'm trying to be as fair as I can because if Desmond wakes up, the first thing he always checks is his ledger, and he goes to check his gold versus it. So if I wake up, there's nothing other than combat that's gonna happen. Unless that you're fine with that, because like that's
I
what's
mean,
going to
Kit
happen.
said that he wants to
we're
fight.
literally fighting Kit right now.
Yeah. But that's like, all right,
No,
fine,
we're gonna
whatever.
fight.
Okay, we're fighting. I guess fine. We're waking up.
Where's Kate's character?
What's going on? What's
Sarah's
happening?
Sarah's just standing there. Oh, you're talking above deck. Oh,
I mean, everyone got woken up, right?
Kit's currently stretching.
Kit has chosen to steal from the crew and is not being amicable about it.
What? Huh?
What did
What?
What did he? Oh, God.
Your
Desmond's
pockets,
gonna check himself here. He's gonna check himself here, and I'm gonna assume Desmond realizes that he's like 306 gold lighter.
Yeah, you're missing your coin pouch. You woke up with 2 gold coins on your eyes.
I thought it was put back into my thing because I was in the room.
He put him back into your eyeballs when you laid you down.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nim did. He said that in case you passed in your sleep, he wanted to give you a proper sending.
Captain, is this about to turn into a brawl?
You're either with us, Nim, or you can choose to sit on the side, but I think it's pretty apparent at this point that it's going to turn into a
But-
brawl.
And I don't mean
going
any
on? Why are we-
disrespect by this, but doesn't Desmond tend to steal from the crew on a regular basis? I was immediately warned about Desmond taking things that weren't his. Not-
Mainly
Yeah,
just
but I get them
journals.
back.
Oh, okay. I'm very conflicted. I do think that it is best that I stand out, sit this one out, not in a disrespectful way to you, but I have fought along you guys just as much as I have with Kit, and I don't understand the full breakdown of what is occurring, and I do not believe that I should partake if that will not be disrespectful to you.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can
walk towards
explain
Kit
it.
and
I-
apparate
I-
my weapons,
can
and I'm gonna
explain
make an
this.
attack against him. I'm not gonna let him talk. I'm going to start attacking him.
Oh, okay, cool. Roll initiative.
Everyone?
Everyone who's
Let's give
fighting.
it a minute.
Oh. I fucking had it activated again. That's a 5.
Herc is going to be on the sidelines for now because he doesn't think that. As he just crosses his arms and just leans back on the crates, looking very, very upset.
Yeah, that's
Do
fine.
we really have to fight?
You steal from the crew. It's been the rule since day one to Hook.
But he helped us so many times, we would be dead without him.
300 gold off of Desmond, worth it?
Better than dying.
I'd say so. Is that it? It's just Kit, Azric, and Desmond joining in on
There's
this?
gotta be. Oh,
Wait, I
there's-
rolled?
You didn't click your character.
You need to click
Yes,
your
I
character.
did.
Yes, I did. What?
Oh, may have got a 20.
There's gotta be a way we can talk about this.
There's
Dave.
no way.
If you click on your token and roll again, and I can change it to a 20 if it... There we go.
No, wait, can I take that instead?
No, you wanted the 20.
I mean, it's the same either
No, that's
way.
Yeah, the same, like you're drowning in success right now.
In response to Sai, I will say, I have asked Kit to return the gold, and so they have refused. So, take it upon
Kit-
myself.
Kit, why?
I would like to stay at this point. Like, I'm not waiting for people to talk this out. Like, I am actively attacking him.
Yeah, that's fine. Kid will wait to answer till his turn. All right, so you've drawn your weapons and gone to attack. Maeve, you are first in combat. Kit's not surprised. He is expecting a fight. He's here
That's
ready
fine.
for a fight. So
He was
Maeve,
stretching.
It's
Yeah, he wasn't ready. He
From
wasn't
I am,
stretching.
I am in initiative order, but my
From
weapons are
then to
not out.
now,
That's fine.
have
You
I
don't
long
have to
rested
attack
to get
right
the
now.
5 back?
No, I'll just ask.
Yes, you can long rest to get your 5 health back.
What the hell is this about? What's going on? Why?
Wait, do I not get first attack since I started the combat?
No.
No, you would if it was a surprise round, but he's not surprised. He was up here
shit.
stretching, getting ready to fight you. He's
Okay.
not surprised by you attacking him. Sorry. It kind of looks at you with a comforting look, Maeve. Look. All that will transpire, all that has transpired, began long ago at Glassfire Cove, where I thought we could come to an amenable compromise as far as our treatment of each other. However, one single person did not seem to catch on to that. It not only threatened the lives of you all, but myself. And yet he's still with you, regularly thieving from you. I mean, he had one of your journals on him when I stole the gold from him last night. So, I don't feel sorry about taking his gold. I think it's even recompense. And if it comes down to me holding on to my convictions or giving into them so little Desmond can be happy that his daddy protected him and his money, well, I think I'm going to hold on to my convictions. No lost love to any of the rest of you, but yeah, definitely no love for Mr. Desmond Leach here. Is that the end of your turn, Maeve?
I mean, I don't know how much more talking I can do.
You
This
don't have to
turn.
attack. It's not like we've gotten to blows yet.
Yeah, no, I'll just.
Like, no one has attacked at this point, so, like, you'd be the first one attacking if you make any attacks.
Yeah, you don't have to attack.
Do I see Desmond being
Yes.
aggressive? Desmond, please, let's
All right.
let's not come to blows immediately.
I'm going to call that the end of your turn, Maeve.
Sure.
Alrighty. Going into Kit's turn. Yeah. He doesn't really want to. Can't use that. Yeah, sure. These are going to be... he's going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Desmond. And then he will attack Desmond with his Fang of the Gale. Non-lethal. He's going to attack you with the back of his blade. Just a 24, Desmond?
It does indeed hit. I'll use a reaction there. I will Wrath of the Storm to do damage back to him.
Okay, cool. So he's 600 mark damage, 10 slashing, 3 cold, so 19 damage in total. Non-lethal. And then how much Wrath of the Storm damage is he going to take?
DC 14.
Okay, dexterity save.
He
Natural
nat 20s.
20.
So half.
Half
So
damage. So go ahead and roll damage for your Wrath of the Storm.
So half of 15.
Yep, he'll take 7 points of damage. As lightning races out from his point of impact and kind of climbs up his blade and up his arm. Well, that was shocking. And he is going to kind of dance this way, staying within range, and jumps up, balancing on the railing. Blade pointed at you, Desmond, after he just smacked you in the side of the neck with with the back of his Kopesh. Well, this is gonna be fun. Sai, it is your turn.
Oh, Kit, come on, Desmond, stop this. What the hell?
This wasn't
She's
my
going
first
to-
option, but it might be my last.
Sai is going to attempt to get between them.
Okay. Roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Just because it's at the top of my sheet.
Fair enough. Yeah, you managed to force some space in between them, shoving yourself, kind of interceding. Look, I don't want to hurt any of you, okay? Except I'm okay with hurting Desmond. But I did hit him with the back of my blade, so credit to me there.
I don't think we need to come to blows over something so trivial and petty. Yes, Desmond steals from us, but at the end of the day, we are his crew, and he does actually always give us our stuff back, including our journals. He has a good heart, Kit, I promise. He's just Desmond. Please don't make us do this. Please don't fight.
My experiences with Desmond are being tied up, stabbed in the leg when I was defenseless, then threatened to be exploded after rightfully taking a room that was provided to me by your captain. So it seems we have very different visions of who Desmond is.
I mean, he has changed since the whole stabbing thing. And she's just gonna give him a pleading look because she really doesn't want to fight her friend.
Okay. You can roll a persuasion check if you'd like, Sai.
Okay. Come on, sheep.
Is really good. Kit kind of looks down at you with a warm look, like he doesn't want to fight all of you. But you know, cornered animal and all. I really don't want to fight you either, Sai, and I'm sorry that it's come to this, but your captain and Desmond really haven't given me much of a choice. You all are making a name for yourself. So, I'm not
I
sure I
don't
want to
wanna
be
lose you as a-
directly associated.
I don't want to lose you as a friend, Kate.
He kind of puts his hand out to your cheek. I will always be your friend, Sai. And jump. Well, he doesn't jump yet.
I was gonna say he can't move on not his turn.
Yep. So, Azric, it is your turn.
Okay, Azric is stepping 5 feet forward. There's gonna be a lot that goes on here, and I apologize. And I am expending 30 health and a sorcery point.
Okay.
And this hurts, by the way, because obviously you can see my health. I'm using 30 of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I am full internal casting both spells and using an a sorcery point to use quicken spell to where I can use a action spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I am using hold person on both Desmond and Kit.
Okay.
Wait, it's a concentration. I can't.
You can't do
Have
two
it on both of
concentration
them.
spells.
Okay, so I'm using hold person on Kit first and
Okay.
foremost. So it wouldn't be 30; it'd just be 15 at that point.
So you do have the internal casting augmentation to increase the range or effect of a spell. So if you wanted to use that to target 2 entities with 1 hold person spell, I would let you do that.
Okay, so it'd be. Alright, so it'd be 15, gets 1 for free, and then I'd add. Okay, so it'd be 25 then.
Yep.
And with the first one, it would be. Because you get 1 for free, right? Yeah, base
Mhm.
1 augment for free. So that would be heightened save, so they would both have disadvantage on a
Sounds
wisdom saving throw.
All right, so I need Desmond and Kit to make wisdom saves. Well, I whisper.
Oh, mine's on disadvantage. I had 16. I didn't mean to hit disadvantage.
You
But
have
you had
disadvantage.
disadvantage. So,
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
What is the saving throw?
It was a 14.
Okay. Kit succeeds. Well, it's not his turn, so he's still not moving. Desmond is held.
That at least took care of one of you for now. Come down from the railing, at least.
I'm not so sure about that, Captain. You did threaten to burn the flesh from my bones about 5 minutes ago, so... But I'm willing to hear you out from my current vantage point. Did you go mute, Azric?
No, I was reading a spell.
Oh, okay. You want to reduce your health by 25?
Fireball.
That's not gonna fireball. There we go.
That's what it casts fireball, side eyes.
That taking everyone down with me.
Kit would protect you, Sai.
There's absolutely no fucking way that they would fail a wisdom saving throw, which sucks.
Well, they only have a +6 to wisdom saves.
Obvious. Oh, I see. You rolled a 12 and it's a +6. I thought that was a +12 the first time. I was like, God damn.
No, they only have a +6. They just happened to roll a 12. It's okay. I actually whispered it to myself the first time, and he got a natural 20 and a 25. I was like, no, I whispered it to me. I'll re-roll it.
What did he roll the first time?
A natural 20 and a 25.
Oh, damn.
But it was whispered to me, so it wouldn't have been.
Yeah. Was really hoping that was gonna work. That's no fun. I think from there I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay, so you still did a quicken spell to use that as your bonus action?
Yep.
Okay, what are you holding your action for? Is it a spell? Is it attack?
It's in case Kit jumps.
Okay. 10-4. Hold person. Does he get to re-roll at the end of his turn for hold person?
He
or
does
is it
get
just
to
if
roll.
he gets...
He gets to hold. It is at the end of his turn. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
All right, Desmond, you're going to make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Is this still at advantage due to the
It's-
internal cast, or
It's still at disadvantage due to the internal cast.
Still failed.
Failed by 1. Alrighty.
Question. It's incapacitation, right?
You're
You can
you're
still talk.
paralyzed.
No, that's not what I was.
Okay. Maeve, what are you doing? Also, Tarhuk and Nim, if you guys want to roll initiative just to have a chance to talk, you can.
Sure.
now hold on. I
Looks
do,
like you're all
I do
ganging up
believe
on
it's
Sai.
a little right. Look,
Sai's in a very precarious position
have you
right now.
forgotten how Desmond was? Look, Kit's first impression to us was Desmond tying him up and being antagonistic for actually no reason. Or not one I can fathom.
And also being the one to pull him out of the water.
Okay. As if that absolves you for the rest. At what point do we have? At what point are we stepping in? I will reach into my coat, pull out the singular gold piece that Desmond entrusted to me. What was that about trust? Okay, how can we trust you if you're going to antagonize anyone who's kind enough to come and help us out when we really do need it? Which, I'll be honest, we did need it back at the docks. Did we not?
Yes, because I antagonized Kit. I picked him up out of the thing and I tied him up because we didn't know who he was and if he was a person in that was living in the cove, or B, one of the people who raided it. I'm sorry, I practiced caution and took all of his weapons and tied him up. And guess what? We were interrogating him after that. Every time after that, it's been Kit antagonizing me. He purposely chose to take my room, knowing it would irritate me. He purposely chose to steal my gold. I'm sorry, I'm not at fault here. I want him dead.
Now, come on.
I feel like there's a lot of mixed emotions going on right now.
It builds character. Why I tried to freeze you both.
Look, Desmond, I really wish I could say I was sorry and mean it, but I can't. It wasn't just my first impression to you that ended up being soured. It was every time we came into contact with each other. But I tell you what, you get down on your knees and ask nicely, I'll give you your gold back.
And you get
Can't
down on
get
your
down
knees
on-
and suck me off, and maybe I'll forgive you, and then I'll be worth my money. Piss off, Kit.
Joke's on you, I don't have lips.
It's wild.
Nim, are you doing anything?
Not right now. No. It seems to be progressing.
Alright, Tarhuk, you doing or saying anything?
Tarhuk just sighs as he walks a bit closer, but still keeping his distance because he feels like this is just not the correct play to just gang up on poor Sai, who's in the middle of all this. Look, Desmond, just because he stole from you doesn't mean that he deserves death. Besides,
Yes, he does. If I could be released, I'd show you why. But as I am, I cannot.
you mean you would show me how you would just stab him several times in the heart? I don't think that would be very nice.
Take my ledger out.
Tarek will do as instructed, and he will take Desmond's ledger out. What do you want me to find for you, Desmond?
Have you ever looked at my ledger?
Not really, no. The only times
Oh,
I've seen it
man, I
is
thought
when
you would have noticed it.
Well, I try to keep everyone's secrets away from me.
None of you have even asked who I made my deal with. Have you?
Unlike some people, others respect people's privacy.
I mean, Miv has a really good point, Desmond. Most people get to know each other by opening up and talking. We don't get to know people by, going behind their backs and reading journals and figuring out who they, are in their private thoughts.
Oh yes, because I definitely had that growing up. Anyways, Taruk, try and sense which divine deity you feel through that, and see what you can figure out from it. And then maybe you'll have an understanding on why I will not step down from this.
Sai's gonna cough.
Taruk sighs. Taruk just gives a look aside. Taruk is gonna try to get a sense with his limited divinity and see if it's possible. If not, he's gonna have to improvise right now.
Okay, roll a religion check with disadvantage.
I mean, I already had disadvantage in the first. Oh, actually, I got some rest. Okay, never mind. But still, Cough.
And you try to summon forth your divine abilities, and they peter out and fail. You all
Oh,
see
do I notice
a
this?
Yeah, you all see a sputtering golden glow that fades out with just a lackluster sheen as the look on Terhook's face stands out more than that display did.
It's shy, you know. I'm kidding. Rook is going to glance at the ledger, then at Sai, then at everyone else. Seems I have not recovered yet. And he's gonna hand the ledger to Sai. Sai, if you could please help us figure out what that was trying to tell us here. And his eyes are gonna be pleading with her to take it.
Sai's going to take it and give him a look. Like, a look.
Sai, make a wisdom saving throw.
Can we progress through turn order? Because this is only supposed to hold for 1 minute.
Bro. I'm assuming Taruk giving the ledger would be like the action already, so
Yeah, so that's Terhook's turn.
What
Okay.
saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, please. Kit is holding his action. 14. Sai, you have take 9 points of psychic damage. As you see, as you grab the book, the same visage that you saw at the inn in Delfang of the entity that had threatened you. And then you drop the book.
God.
Sai.
Desmond, what the hells have you gotten yourself into?
Oh, God. Not her. Not her.
It's hurting
And
the rest of the crew. What have
Sai
you
is
gotten
going-
yourself into?
Sai's full on panicking. Not her.
And then Kit
Not her.
jumps. And that is where we'll end for tonight.
Oh.
I was holding my action for this.
And we will pick it up next time.
That's
Kit
bullshit.
jumps.
It's only
As we grabs him by
11:20.
the tail. Yoink.
We hope to
Yoink.
see anyone next time. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.